Hello, party guests. This evening I am making chicken Alfredo at home, which allows me to show you some of our appliances and a lot of the months throughout the year with Pampered Chef. Hosts can choose an appliance 60% off when their party hits $200 in sales. June being one of those months, but depending on when you're seeing this video, I can let you know what the host rewards are, because since I'm pre-recording this, I'm going to use this in a lot of parties going forward. But this here, you guys, is the deluxe grill and griddle. So right now it has my griddle plates on it. And one thing that I love about this grill, you guys, is that it can lay flat. So if you lay it flat, you guys, you have double the griddle surface. So if you want to do pancakes, bacon, sausage, things like that, you absolutely could. But I'm going to pop these plates off because what I need to do today is make some chicken. So I want the grill plates, you guys. So I am going to pop those on here. It also is an option for waffle plates. If you wanted to snag those, you totally could. The Deluxe Grill and Griddle has a lot of features. So there's lots of presets on here. Custom sear, panini, grill, griddle, keep warm. You guys, there's also a temperature probe. I had to dig for this. I've never used it. I cook everything well done, so I never really have to worry about it not hitting the internal temperature. But if that is something that you are concerned about or you need it, there is a temperature probe that plugs right into it, and then there's a probe button. So it will tell you the actual temperature of your food. The only thing that Pampered Chef did not do with this product was make a very long cord. This is it. So I can't plug it in over there to demo, so I'm going to have to set us up over here to get this plugged in. And I do own all of Pampered Chef's appliances, you guys. You can see I have the stand mixer there. So if you have questions about any of them, please let me know. So I put here, I turned it, because there's the different settings, and so it'll default. So I did grill, 400 degrees, and it defaults to 5 minutes. So I'm going to press the, you could change the time. But I'm going to press start so it starts preheating, okay? And I have got my chicken tenderloins here in one of our coating trays. And I've just been kind of letting it marinate in our Italian dipping oil because I don't want them to stick to the grill. So I wanted to have a little bit of oil, and I decided I would add a little bit of flavor, but not a ton, because again, this is going to be chicken Alfredo. So now it is telling me to add the chicken. I'm going to need both hands, so be right back. All right, chicken is on the grill. And I'm going to start it. So while that is going, you guys, I'm going to get started with the Alfredo sauce, because this takes about half an hour. But I have Pampered Chef's Deluxe Cooking Blender. And so it actually cooks. Now, it doesn't cook every recipe, so you can still make smoothies and shakes and margaritas and all of that kind of stuff. But it does have heat settings so that you can actually make soups. You can make sauces, you can make baby foods and purees, you can make jams and all kind of things. But we are going to make Alfredo sauce. So yeah, it's going to take about a half an hour because it's going to actually cook it. So I am going to power it on. And I have, let's see, I've got 2 cups of milk in my Easy Read measuring cup. If you're not familiar with these, you guys, the increments of measure are on the inside, so when you're pouring, you can see exactly how much you're doing. And then I need a half a teaspoon of salt, okay? So let me get that there. And I'm gonna get my top here back on my, oops, the wrong way, on my cooking blender. Okay, and then for settings, it tells me I need to turn the wheel to the sauce setting. And that's it, press start. There will be more ingredients, you guys. So I need a 1/4 cup of flour and then 3 tablespoons of butter to make a roux. Is that how I say it? So this is the adjustable measuring cup, you guys, if you're not familiar with this. So there's a side for liquid ingredients, but there's also a side for dry or sticky ingredients. And so I'm gonna put this set at a 1/4 cup so that I know that I'm getting exactly the amount that I need. And so if this were to be peanut butter, sour cream, something sticky like that, it's very nice to have, because then you can know that you're going to get the exact amount of ingredients that you want. And if this were a sticky, if I went to plunge it, then all of that would fall in. All right, you guys, so here is my chicken after 5 minutes. Beautifully grilled chicken. And what I'm going to do with this, you guys, because it's going to take a while for my sauce, I'm going to use one of my insulated serving bowls. If you are not familiar with these pretty pieces, you guys, this keeps food hot for 2 hours. One thing that I don't want to fail to mention, you guys, is once this cools down, so I am going to close it up and power it off, but those plates can go in the dishwasher. So with my roux, you guys, it was 30 seconds stir, 30 seconds stir, 30 seconds stir, and I used my mini whipper. But you can see I boiled over. So even though this is a replay for you guys, this is real life. So use a bigger container when you're doing that. But our deluxe cooking blender is up to 100 degrees. And so it slowly heats and stirs and heats and stirs. And I will come back when it's time to add step 2. Probably the least interesting part of all of this, you guys, but I am boiling some fettuccine. And this stock pot, you guys, is one of Pampered Chef's lifetime guaranteed products. So if you are looking to upgrade your kitchen as far as pots and pans, let me know. Hosting is a great way to do it. You guys, we are up to 165 degrees. It is cooking. All right, the blender has stopped and it has told me to add my flour and butter mixture here. So I'm just gonna use my mini skinny scraper and I'm just gonna drop it right through that hole at the top, you guys. So if you have Pampered Chef's Deluxe Cooking Blender, let me know. Or how about for 5 points towards the grand prize drawing, if you have any of Pampered Chef's appliances, let me know. And if you don't, you can say, no, I don't have any, Rachel, and that will still get you 5 points towards the grand prize drawing. I want to get all of this in, especially since I kind of overflowed, so I could be just a little bit short on this. I don't want to mix it. But the mini skinny scraper is great for getting the last little bits of everything out of a cup, a bowl, a container, a jar, whatever the case may be. So, all right, so I'm to put the top back on and just press the wheel. It's gonna get going again. All right, you guys, so that is done. I'm going to press cancel, and then I am going to add 2 cups of grated Parmesan cheese, which is a full container of the standard size containers, turns out. So I'm just gonna get this all in here. I might need to grab my scraper again because I'm ending up with a lot of it on the rim. And you guys, you can't have too many Pampered Chef scrapers, so grab a set if you do not have one, you guys, because I always find that my scraper is in the dishwasher, so I got myself a couple sets, so I am always good to go. Okay, so that is going back in, and then I'm going to pulse to combine. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna put some pasta on a plate and show you our sauce. So I just have some fettuccine that I tossed in a little bit of butter. And I have got my nice, thick, cheesy Alfredo sauce here, you guys. And let me grab, I can just set this down here. Let me grab that chicken, which is still hot in our insulated, I don't know if you can see steam, but there's literally still steam in our insulated serving bowl. So yes, you guys, chicken Alfredo is done. I'm gonna call my hubby up and we're gonna have dinner. I hope you guys are enjoying the party. We'll see you guys.